Hey everyone, and welcome back to our third and final Raw Attack review here on Jurassic Collectibles. Today we are taking a look at a figure from the Dino Escape assortment which appeared in the second and third season of Camp Cretaceous, a brand new version of the Ceratosaurus. As we can see with the previous two figures we've looked at, the Ceratosaurus also comes packaged in the brand new Raw Attack packaging. The Dino Escape and Camp Cretaceous branding is consistent with the other figures in the assortment here, and you can see the back gives us a good look at the Ceratosaurus with its tail attached. Let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's crack this figure open and take a closer look at how this version of the Ceratosaurus compares to previous ones. The Ceratosaurus is an animal which I've had a mixed relationship with the Raw Revel versions I owned not standing particularly well. I am happy to report that this version of the Ceratosaurus is much better, with a much more focus centre of gravity, which means that the animal is able to keep its balance. The paint applications on this version of the Ceratosaurus are gorgeous, with the black and red patterning contrasting nicely and creating a cool aesthetic which emulates the original JP3 design well, whilst being different from it. The paintwork for the eyes and horn is also good, and the darker grey colour for the bulk of the figure provides some welcome variety. It is worth noting that the red paint does bleed into the grey slightly, but this may have been a deliberate blending choice on Mattel's part here. Just like with the baryonyx, we can position the Ceratosaurus's jaw in 3 different positions through the use of a switch which is present on the back. And I feel like the switch is probably blended the most effectively on the Ceratosaurus because the patterning continues on the switch, so there's kind of lots of paintwork blending it together. Let's take a minute to listen to the sound effects which are included with the Ceratosaurus. Articulation is pretty much what we would expect as well, with some decent movement for the figure, although not as much as some of the other dinosaurs in the assortment. When we compare it to the original figure, we can see that the original Raw Revel Ceratosaurus does not stand nearly as well as this figure, although it does have a more authentic colour scheme which better emulates the JP3 design. Overall, I feel the proportions and designs on the newer version are much more refined, making a better, more robust sculpt than the original Raw Revel's figure. In conclusion, I think the Raw Attack version of the Ceratosaurus is a good figure with some great paint applications and some really fun play features packed in. The colour scheme on this animal really pops nicely, and I think the switch feature works particularly well with the Ceratosaurus. I would love to eventually get a more traditional colour scheme for this animal, with a lighter underbelly and skin tones, as this is certainly the most definitive sculpt we have received for this animal to date. That's my thoughts, but as always we'd love to hear from you. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to Jurassic Collectibles for plenty more in the future. Take care, and as always everyone, have a great week.